Copy that. Okay,
Now notice if you run up to an obstacle and press shift via its timing, you'll slide right over the top of it. Very good. Notice that you've pressed shift when you're low crawl, you're high crawl, which is faster.
Yeah, that's really good to point out.
Clear black blast.
Clear back blast.
Clear.
Firing.
Is that a maw?
Yeah.
Nice.
The enemy. The section commander, whilst his section is then engaging the enemy, orients the team on the enemy position and begins fighting the section. Okay, this is the whole point where you start winning the firefight. You should never be idle. You should always be observing, engaging, or moving. Okay, you don't stand there with thumb up the first point of contact.
Like,
okay,
this is where, like, say, the
There's no
platoon
point
leader
in
tells the squad leader, I want you to attack the CQB range. There is a enemy squad in position there.
Okay, cool.
And we're doing that because we want to be able to overlook Tharissa in preparation for a platoon attack.
We're going to have Alpha leading the assault with Bravo conducting a support in order to suppress any defenders at that location.
Hey, the only thing, guys, the only other critique of this, right? There's nothing simple in any of this. It's all challenging, especially if you've never done it. But ask yourself, do we ever so in this plan here, would we just start moving from our current location to the edge of the arrow? Or the other thing is, hey guys, get to the start point. That's the control to say, APOC, you moved out too fast. No one was ready. Yeah. Right. So this is exactly why they're called graphic control measures, right? So, and there's nothing wrong with having too many. If there's too many, you just say, hey, just move past SP. We're moving right to the rally point. But generally, you'd have a start point and a release point, and then a place, right? So Figmo's idea in this is we're going to do a quick battle order, but how do we know when to stop, right?
So since we're initially moving out together, is there a way we should be moving in terms of proximity to each other as teams?
That's a question as old as time. And
okay.
Right, how do you think we should move? That's the question. How do you think we should move to first of all your starting point, and then how do you think we should move tactically to your rally point? Tell your team leaders. This is
girl, boy. No.
I would say a staggered column.
Alright, Bravo team, go and show me a staggered column. Just get in a staggered column.
Okay. Bob, 5 foot back to the right of me.
You don't need to tell us. We already know it.
Okay. I thought he said tell me.
So I was wanting to organise your team into a staggered column. Brilliant, that's a staggered column, okay? It's all about space. So now the reason why we have a staggered column is if some bastard with a high explosive weapon just likes to shoot into one of our guys, okay, he doesn't frag multiple people, and if it's a machine gunner, if we're all in one big conga line, a machine gun will wipe out as many as the bullets hit.
Okay.
Essentially,
that makes sense.
It's all about ensuring tactical spacing.
Okay, bravo.
Got it.
So, Nat, one thing we got to do when we get to that location, what do you think is important to tell the team leader or the mission leader?
You mean to our current location or to our next location?
To our current. We just haven't done it yet, so that's kind of why we're sitting around.
Okay. So I guess I would want to communicate Alpha present or Alpha at starting point.
Yeah, there you go.
Perfect.
So now that lets Rat know, like, hey, the conditions that he's laid out, right? And in this case, it's just a start point. So it's like, all right, the conditions are that everyone's here. He now mentally knows, like, all right, we're ready for the next movement.
Okay.
And Bravo, everyone knows where we're heading, to that tree line to the left, through the break in the wall, right?
Butter. And
Okay, Alpha, are you with me?
Big man's with you.
Alrighty.
With you.
With you.
Okay, Bravo, we're ready when you are.
Awesome. All right, Bravo, we're heading up to the next tree line.
Hang on. Squad leader didn't say anything.
Yeah, you can say who's actually in
Yeah,
control.
who's
of
in
the-
charge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Rat's in charge. So,
good point.
another valid point there about team control. So teams can talk to each other, yeah, absolutely. But the person who you're listening to execute different actions is your squad leader. Okay.
Copy.
Yes. Who is who?
So
I am
Bravo.
kneeling and I'm flashing my laser.
Perfect. Thank
perfect.
you.
Good use of the laser. All right, fantastic.
It's easier if you use in-game armor comms because you get that kind of 3D.
Yeah, you can do
thing.
the local.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Ah,
And using the
Okay.
magic cutoff.
With you.
perfect. Right,
Good.
squad leaders.
Bravo,
and-
we're reconnoitering. Maintain security.
Roger.
So squad lead, you need to get both your team leads on you. Now, of course, in real life, I would quite literally go up to my team leads and fucking grab them. By the way, we're going to say it right. You're going to come with me. So you're going to go and marry up your team, and we're going to go and do a recce forward. Okay. And this is important because each team leader is going to have in their mind a picture of where they need to be, for example, the fire support group leader, he's going to be thinking, right, okay, where am I going to place my machine gun? Where is my grenadier going to be best employed? You know, if you've got multiple machine guns, where is the best place to put both of them? It's about it's called battlefield appreciation. Okay, it's about understanding where you can employ your weapons to the best effect and where's the best place to control your team as well.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm with you, Rat.
Perfect. Weasel.
Weasel's with you, right behind you.
Okay, as we move forward, we'll have the lasers off, should they have any NV capabilities. Yeah.
Copy.
Copy.
So when you guys come back, you flash a laser, we'll flash a laser back.
Right.
Okay.
Bob, I'll watch to the left, like up the hill towards the flag. That's to our left.
Roger.
south.
Yeah, perfect. This is where the team
I
leader
do
talks
have
to
a
each
little gap for...
Good place for the machine gun.
Right from.
other. Right, fantastic. Can you draw that for me on the map?
You're asking for the moon.
I am, yeah.
I have a question. So I see what's being drawn on the map. I like the idea of all of that tree cover. I'm wondering if it gets us that much closer. I guess it does if we work our way through the tree line. Is the area to the left of the compound that we're looking for where there's just some like scattered bushes at all a way that we could approach given what we know? I mean, I guess we don't know if there are guys on that other side, and those bushes I assume are not enough to cover us.
Yep, so awesome. What you've just done there identified, two other potential courses of action and the limitations to them. So this is why you do the leaders recon. Okay, so now if you look to the north where we're going to be assaulting that tree line, notice how those little bushes are not bushes at all. That is firm brush and overhead tree cover all the way into the north of the objective. So what Rat's done there is, in my opinion, has planned the better route to assault. Now, of course, if there are other we could run into mines into there, so your other course of action could be to come back here and peel south and go around the south, but yeah, the north is the more covered route. So I like how you're thinking there about your team's survival to be able to execute the objective. Yeah, I do get that. And you've also identified as well that actually the buildings are in depth, so we can see half of what we can currently see. This is where I imagine a Cas Malus scenario, we deploy UAV. We get a UAV up, we have a really good look at this compound, and then we decide what to do based upon more accurate intelligence. However, this is a quick battle order. In the roleplay, we've come across this place here. We need to take it so we can look onto the next, the big mount area. This is why we're going to take it. So we do the best with what we can, and we're on the fly, we improvise. So you'll be giving orders when we get into the compound, because we have the most accurate information, and... Rat's going to come with us. He's going to be controlling both teams, but it's your fire team. It's your team to control in the assault.
How do we keep from killing them?
Yeah,
Our own guys.
Yeah,
Perfect,
yeah. So
I think
fine.
as Alpha, we would need to communicate that we're entering, a section 1, 2, etc. If we can.
Yeah.
Glorious.
And maybe the fire can be concentrated from Bravo into the other sections.
So yeah, we would be coming in from the northeast, attacking positions 1, 2, Bravo section, concentrate fire on 5 and 6. As we,
Exactly.
Yep.
Control.
yeah. And then as we move forward, we then update Bravo, say we're now pushing to the centre of the complex. We're now pushing to the south, just to
Right.
give them the heads up.
Yep.
It looks like
Right,
Yes.
brilliant. So what's the next step after our leader's recon?
So we then go back to the rally point, get the troops sorted, and then once they're ready to move, Bravo team can go to position. We'll make our way north to the
Let's crack on.
point. So back to rally point.
Yeah, so remember our IFF measures as well, so when we approach the RP we need to make sure we flash to our platoon sergeant or our squad sergeant that we're coming back.
Okay.
We should probably let them know too before we move back.
Yes. Squad leaders are en route back to you now. Be aware of us approaching from the north.
I hear moving out there.
Laser in front.
Did we all have our lasers on, or just
No,
the,
no, that's fine. No.
No need.
Okay.
I've
Oh.
done it.
Yeah, seen, yep, seen. Right, okay, cool. So
Roger.
right, get the guys together, let's get everyone in the same
Okay,
place, and
yeah.
let's do a big powwow.
Okay.
Last man is in.
Thank you.
I count 5.
Okay. So
Right, so they're going to be, Alpha's going to be pulling up to the large woods off to the right of the road that we walked up initially. They'll be attacking northeast to southwest through the compound, and we'll be providing overwatch there. I was able to see at least 4 initials and at least 1 roving patrol on the far side of the compound. Keep an eye out on it.
Roger.
Bravo is ready right now.
marvelous. Right, the Alpha is moving.
Okay, Bravo, let's move on up. So that you're set. If you, are we good right now?
Roger.
Okay, Bravo is in position.
Copy, Bravo. Alpha's getting ready to move here. Hold on.
Kurt, the tall building on the left-hand side, I think I see some guys on the first floor of it. Not the room with the stairs, but the
Copy
one to
that,
the right
yeah.
of it.
Yep. Yeah, there are 2 in there.
So Kurt, before we fire, now they're coming from the right side, correct?
Correct, they're coming in from right.
So where are we going to focus our fire in the beginning?
The ones that we can see, and that'll provide a distraction initially, I guess.
Bravo, we've arrived at the... Alpha has arrived at the attack position. Enemy spotted.
Did they say that we're firing first?
Well, you should ask them if you don't know something.
They did not say that.
They didn't tell you to fire,
Alpha,
but
Alpha, this is Bravo. Are we initiating the firefight and you queuing off us?
Bravo, this is Alpha. Just hold.
Copy that, holding.
so I'm going to focus my grenade fire. Hey, there's somebody moving towards them. Kurt, tell them there's a patrol moving in their general direction, or it's in that corner. Looks like they're lasing them.
Alpha, this is Bravo. We see enemy approaching your position.
Well,
Hold comes.
so Kurt, I'm going to put my rounds on the right-hand side of the compound. My grenade rounds, because that's where the enemy,
Yep.
that's where they're
Biggest
going to be
concentration
encountering.
you can. Yep. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Copy. I see the 2.
Yep, Bravo.
I don't see the other 2.
Bravo, you take initiate
Amazing.
and take those approaching ones to us as a first priority.
Lasing and lasing.
That's the right-hand, side, he's
that.
saying.
He said initiate.
2, 3.
Keep firing. Keep firing.
Alpha entering the compound area.
Tell them we're shifting fire.
Alpha's entering from
Alpha's
the right.
entering sector 2.
So Kurt confirms then that we're shifting fire to the left, to the south side of the compound.
Bravo copies. We're shifting fire to the left side of the compound, to the south side.
Copy. Yeah, Bravo, be advised we're centre of the complex, level 2, some of us.
All right, so
Copy that. Okay, they're now in the center of the compound. Keep an eye out.
Yeah, Bravo, give us any sit rep on any enemy forces that you've got eyes on.
I don't see anybody.
Got it. Outplate's clean right now.
Copy.
Alpha, did you encounter that moving patrol on the far
That's-
side? They might still be a
Don't ask
factor.
them questions. Don't ask them questions. Let them do their thing.
Yeah, I haven't got eyes. If you can engage, or roll position to engage.
Yeah, so now they think that we saw them.
Bravo, this is Alpha. We're moving into Sector 4.
Okay, 1, 2, move down. Sector.
Copy that.
Bravo, this is Alpha. We've cleared
they're
1
moving.
and 2.
Bravo copies.
And then I'm marking it on the map that we've cleared through. So Bravo, this is Alpha. 1, 2, and 3 are cleared. We are moving into 4.
Copy, you're moving it to 4.
Take
Oh,
some
just
of
move
the-
it to the- Nice.
Yeah, Bravo, be advised we're moving to 6, moving to 6.
Clear.
Okay.
Yeah, there's something to the left of the compound on the outside. I saw where the lasers are shooting.
Take the roof. Bravo Alpha 1, 3, taking roof now of building in 6.
What just
Bravo
happened?
copies have Viz.
Yeah, Bravo, 5 and 6 is now clear.
Bravo copies. Do you need us to reposition for further exploitation?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Take
Copy that. Okay, can't hear you. I was too far away. Say again.
Ask him where
Big check,
he
please.
wants us.
Copy.
That motherfucker was waiting for us.
Nice. Good job.
Alpha, this is Bravo. Do you have a specific place where we're going to... My guess is south of the compound.
Yep. Support. Did you still get eyes on the that roving patrol?
This is why giving too much info is not good.
Negative. That was the one I had mentioned from the briefing. We did not see any more.
Okay, copy. Yeah, hold position there.
Copy that. Holding. All right, we're going to hold here, actually.
Yeah, don't... If you have a suggestion, say, suggest you move us up or something. Don't say, do you want to move us up? He's got a lot to deal with.
Gotcha.
Or interrogative, should we?
Like we should be moving to them right now.
Or just propose something.
Say like, hey, propose we move to your position. Then they can figure out what building to go into when to get in there.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Right, I know
Alpha,
he's
this
got-
is Bravo.
he has to
Suggest
take
we
out
move
fire,
up
too.
and support closer.
Yeah, Bravo, you can
Perfect.
move into the compound. If you take the higher ground of the dwellings, give us 360 cover.
Copy that. On the move. Friendly's coming in. Lasers on.
Check my laser. Come to my position.
Yeah, we're moving in.
Yeah, I don't wish that.
We're coming in.
Shelter here.
Yeah, let's occupy this building.
Heading upstairs.
So would protocol dictate we all just keep an eye out various points, or?
First platoon, first squad, this is company headquarters. Jez,
Right, that's you.
Yeah, go ahead, over.
be advised, it looks like there's several enemy tentacles heading towards your position. We need you to like block them from moving towards the base.
Yeah, that's all copy. Did you say, have you got a direction of travel?
Direction of travel is from the west through Tharissa.
Right, okay, Rat. What's the
not
first
getting
step of your... if he's here still, actually, you might have gone. I'm sure.
He's still here, right?
It's just a new task. New task, yeah.
We could try and position ourselves in the current compound at a higher level to get eyes on technicals as they move from the northwest, and do basically a snap ambush on them.
So we got to look at the terrain. We can't just say, hey, we'll position ourselves. So give task, right? So
Yeah.
I'll make this easy. So there's two high buildings. You have building 5 and building 6, and you have two teams. What is the task? What does the order sound like?
Okay, so Alpha will take building 5, Bravo take building 6, make yourselves into positions in order to see if you've got a good arc of fire on the road to the northwest.
Bravo copies. Okay, Bravo, we're going to occupy this broken building here, building 6, get to the high, and
Okay, so Alpha, we're currently in the building.
Nat, you're in the wrong building.
traces coming from 240.
Perfect order. That's a brilliant order. Alpha
Yeah,
initiating.
contact, we've got headlights in the town you position.
Bravo copies. Yeah.
Yeah, Alpha, you get in position for the technicals. Got 2 in the
Missed.
-1 technical.
Yeah, Alpha and Bravo, suppressive fire, got infantry on the ground.
Rocket, rocket, rocket.
Fuck yes.
Nice.
Area down lasing, 250.
Check back blast. Oh. Never mind.
Yeah. Second technical behind.
5 PM.
Cracking second. Rocket, rocket, rocket.
Yeah, contact infantry on the road.
coming out of the woods, 250.
Yeah. Bravo, are you in a position to take that?
There's a,
Yes,
Is it-
we've got this.
Yeah. Yeah. Alpha Team, Bravo are engaging enemy to the tree line if you concentrate on the town centre.
Get the fucking engine. Where's our engine?
That's our artillery. That's our artillery down there.
good effects on target. Recommend shift north 200 meters.
Okay. That guy.